Okay, update number 2 here. More information coming out in Minnesota. There is a lot going on. I think the whole state of Minnesota just seems to be like pirate central. It's where all the pirate captains hang out, like in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So now more information coming out. First, we've got Ilhan Omar's winery, her vineyard or whatever, that doesn't appear to exist. But she's been raking in millions of it. It's like the winery Leering Center for Ilan. It's like every single one of these Somalis are all just like rip-off artists and pirates. It's none of them, and they don't do anything legitimate. They're not real. They don't actually earn any dollars on their own. They just lie and grift off of whatever people they're dealing with. So this guy here says Ilhan Omar is done. The rats are scattering, and most of them are begging reporters to hear their stories. Whistleblowers now confirm her campaign funneled a massive amount of money to her husband's firm, while Somali-linked networks in Minneapolis ran one of the biggest COVID relief fraud schemes in history. Hundreds of millions stolen. She knew, she benefited, she covered for them. This isn't community outreach, this is corruption on steroids. So, these Leering centers have all been grifting and stealing taxpayer dollars. They also stole COVID dollars, and Ilhan Omar has allegedly been in on all of it, funneling and manipulating money to benefit herself and her fellow Somalis in Minnesota.
Well, now investigators are tracking the web of fraud to other Minnesota Democrats, such as Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. Many of the suspects linked to the scheme live in her district, including a restaurant owner who hosted events for her. He has since been convicted of stealing $12 million in COVID funds. Well, now investigators are...
So the taxpayers being absolutely ripped off. This was a protester out in L.A. She's Maria Sante, a leftist activist and professional agitator associated with the group ICE out of L.A. Yesterday, she was arrested for interfering with ICE operations. Just 2 days earlier, ICE had warned her to cease her obstructing their duties, yet she continued to follow and stalk them. Sante is employed as a business benefits advisor at Affleck in Monrovia, California, so don't do business with Affleck. And these people, it's always funny when you see this. They're yelling and screaming profanities at ICE officers, throwing things at them, cursing them out. And then when they get held responsible for their actions, they're whining and crying on video and begging for help.
They want to arrest me, guys. So
don't shoot at my window.
Oh, shoot again.
What the fuck? You guys are gonna...
You're gonna break my Honda Accord?
what the fuck? They're gonna break my window, guys.
No
guys,
aquí,
guys,
no aquí.
They're gonna take me to MDC, guys. They're gonna try to arrest me. This is insane. I can't believe this is happening,
I can't believe...
Lord, please, protect me, Lord, please.
Lord, the God hates
guys,
you.
I don't trust them.
Lord, please help save me from my own actions, my own consequences.
They're gonna let this happen?
I'm a piece of shit.
These are unbelievable. These are unbelievable. Guys, I'm getting out, okay? Guys, my keys are in the car, please. Oh, fuck, they already broke. They broke my
I'm gonna get out, and then they start smashing her window.
You're breaking my window,
You took
guys.
too long, bitch.
Insane. Insane. This guy's breaking my window, guys. They're gonna try to arrest me. I was
Leftists,
unlocking the door.
meet the consequences of your actions. They've gotten away with all of their bullshit for far too long, and I'm here for all of this. There she is. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go do your stupid fucking live stream from prison. We did the Dan Bongino grift. So, one more weird thing, kind of jumping back to the Epstein thing here. You got more of the files coming out, a ton of information. You've got Prince Andrew kneeling over some young girl's body with an American flag draped over a table, and some dude resting his feet on there. You've got all this weird shit that's coming out of it. I covered some of the crazy stuff they were doing on a live stream yesterday, but Here's something that's from the Epstein files. This is really interesting / weird. An individual who anonymously posted on 4chan the morning of Epstein's death, August 10th, 2019, claiming he witnessed weird happenings at the prison before Epstein's death has been identified in the Epstein files. Roberto Grijalva, an officer at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York, has been identified as the anonymous prison employee who posted on 4chan, claiming Epstein left his cell Friday evening shackled in a medical wheelchair, while at the same time an unauthorized trip van arrived at the prison, which he believes took Epstein away the night before news broke of his death. The day after Epstein's death, U.S. Attorney Jeffrey Berman of the SDNY opened a grand jury proceeding and subpoenaed 4chan, Apple, AT&T, and Citibank records, aiming to uncover Grijalva's identity following the anonymous 4chan post. Grijalva's name is not redacted on his bank records included in the SDNY subpoena response from Citibank for his 4chan post, and ties to the same prison officer, Roberto Grijalva, whose statements were released as part of the prison's investigation of Epstein's death. This is huge. We now have validation that 4chan post from 8/10/2019 is a legitimate eyewitness account from an NCC prison officer that Epstein may have been switched out before news broke of his alleged suicide. And here's the information in the files. So my question, everybody, is: Do you think that Jeffrey Epstein is still alive, just being hidden away somewhere in some elitist bunker where he's on like a house arrest? He's not allowed to interact with anyone. He became. He became too powerful to take out, like Red from the Blacklist. It was just, he has too much information. He's too strong with all the connections he made, and it's too dangerous to legitimately take him out. I don't know. You guys let me know if you think he's still alive or not, or this is just bullshit.